All right, day 18. I believe it is day 18. So I'm just gonna try this drawing here. Let's draw something I kind of envisioned, I guess. Kind of envisioned. And as you see, I'm still drawing ovals so I can get it the way I want to get it. And I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning. No, I'm sorry, about 2 something this morning. And I had this idea, and I jumped up and I started filming. And so I just lost that one. So yeah, I finished. I filmed a little piece that, and then when I jumped up, and I'm gonna finish filming it later when I get the rest of it in my head. So I don't know, for some reason I thought of this, and I thought of some Star Wars kind of characters, like a Sith or something like that. And I also have a position that when I was doing this, just like rough sketching, I had one for Darth Vader. So, but that's going to be like a kind of like a complete drawing, and so it's either going to have to be a 2-day thing or a fast motion for me. In other words, it's going to be, I can't do it and film it and show you on regular speed. So it's probably going to be a 2-day thing. So this, I'm not trying to put too many muscles in it because I'm going to cloak it. Maybe wearing a cloak of some type. If he's a Sith Lord type of kind of thing. I mean, that's what's in my head. Whether it comes out in the pencil is a different story. So this is going to come up. It's going to have that shoulder. The head is going to be kind of straight onish. And this is going to be like right here. And I think I might try to make it a little bigger. Well, I don't want it because it's going to be like a lightsaber, but I don't want it in the face. I always make one finger too big, bigger than the other. There's always this first one. So that's going to be about right here, here, and probably here. Probably get a little bit here, and you'll have nothing over here. Maybe a shoulder, piece of shoulder right there because he's leaning so much. And this pencil does need to be sharpened. The knuckles were a little up too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the thumb is going to be right about here. So shoulder's going to be here. That's going to be covered up. You can see some of that there, but it's all going to be cloaked. So it's no need to do muscles. And like I tell everybody, if you know clothes are going to be on the character, then don't worry about a lot of muscles. Trying to draw striations in the muscles. You just want the shape. So be like a double edge. two blade, double blade, double blade. And for something like that, I'm gonna need something like this. Now, number one, that's crooked. Do I want to keep it crooked? Do I want it straight? Not crooked, but tilted. Pencil time. And I'll come up with some type of blade. My biggest thing is dressing this cat. So of course it's going to go off the page, as you already see, and that's because we're going to have some fire. Up around this guy. Because he's a Sith Lord. All right, sharpen my pencil. Give me a second. I need an eraser, and I'm going to need some light. First thing, let's get the face. Let's get the face straight. So eyes are going to be here, nose is going to be here, and the mouth is going to be here. Here's the chin, here's the mouth. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. I'm just doing it. And that's an easy way to keep track of making a kind of eye straight. If you have your head, you do 1, 2, and then just say the nose is going to be here. You just keep the eyes on these lines, and then just kind of round them off this way and this way. And for the most part, you should have eyes that stay straight. But realistically, this guy's going to be in shadow. Trying to get that hood, so gonna be here. That hood is gonna cover up that. Maybe make the eyes red a little bit. One side is gonna be dark. That, so this is except for his cheekbone. Keep that in light. Shadow under here. There, the cheekbone is going to be shadow. Bottom lip. That's going to be light. This is all going to be shadow. I don't want too much shadow though. Now let's just see what I have if I ink this. Start inking it. If it's messed up, I'll do it again. So if I don't really like it, I'll do it again. let's give him some gear first of all. Most of it's going to be, he's going to have the cloak. He's going to definitely have the cloak on. So we got to have the gear. Always drawing the pouches. These are going to be the long pouches though. These are going to be nice and long. One back here. One here. One here. Also going to put, maybe not, I don't know, but he's going to have the baggie. Gotta have the baggie. Because that's what they wear. I think I will just go ahead just because I can. Put one around his leg. And then it's going to come out here. It's going to tuck in and then come out. Around the knee, it's going to wrinkle and go down into the fire. So I'm only going to do one. And onto the knee and go down into the fire. And I had stated in another video that the more folds, I said wrinkles, the more folds you have, the thinner the material is. If you have like a leather jacket on, there's not that many wrinkles or folds, but if you have like a t-shirt, a little cotton t-shirt, there's going to be a lot of folds, especially if it's really thick material, not thick material, but large material, like extra large material. So I thought about kind of a vest like, whatever that is, cloak. And as I said, I'm doing this as I go along. Just trying to come up with something because this is day 18 of drawing. So I want the hand to be, so if I do a vest, it's going to cover that. Let's put this behind. So it comes down, covers this, and goes behind. Since he's leaning that way, where is it? Like that. And what I want to do, his arm is here. So there, I want to put some rebel pockets on here. Brian, what are rebel pockets? I don't know. Stuff that I may have seen in Star Wars. Some Star Wars kind of designs. I could go and reference the movie, but I'd be all day trying to find, you know, references for the mess. How about something like this? So we're gonna go with that. 1, 2, 3. Come on, you're losing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then something like that work on this arm. So this arm is going to go back. It's going to go wrist, and it's going to come like this, going back. So if I put tape or band, some type of wrist guard around him, it'd be like that. So he's going to have like tight shirt with wristbands, this cloak, with a chain, keeping it from flying open too much. I'll fix that in the wash. These are cutouts. Like that, for whatever reason. Because I can. This is tore up. Let's put a little hole in here from his many battles. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna put a little tear right there, and maybe a little tear right there. These are his long pockets, which really hold nothing. At the moment. So he's got his belt. What is this line? I think that was the center line, which I can get rid of. So he's gonna have the round, because that's a universal shape, is the round belt buckle. That covers that. So if it covers it, it'll have to take that shape. This, I had this one, so this is going to cover that. So it has to, no, it didn't cover that. This is, that's his stomach. So we're going to have this here. And maybe another one here. You see the side of it. Let's get something with that belt. And Han Solo had like little bullets on his belt. So I'll give this guy like two little things here and one over here. And the symbol, the rebel symbol. Don't know what the rebel symbol looks like. So let's just kind of like ink this so I can get some of this out the way. Since it's on top, it won't really mess up anything. Put that pin down. Won't mess up anything because the lightsaber almost inked through the lightsaber. So we want to find a lightsaber. That's something I think I'm going to buy, a lightsaber. I've been looking at different lightsaber companies. And I'm going to have to spend about $300. But I look at it as it's just going to sit on the shelf. It's going to sit on my shelf. But it'll be a lightsaber on my shelf. So, I don't know. As I said, I've been looking at different companies. I've been looking at different designs that I might like. We'll see. If I should ever get one, I'll I'm going to show it to you. Got to show you my lightsaber. Pencil this because I can't see it. Still can't see it. That pencil is just devastating. So now I'd have to bring this down because since I brought this into like a funnel, I'd have to make the saber. Well, you can make it small right here. Do this, do this, do this, and then make it bigger in the handle. So if it's going to be even, I'd have to do it again. This, this, and make it fat in the handle. So and let's reverse this. Yeah, I know somebody's like, oh, how's he gonna spin it with that little piece hanging down? He's a Sith Lord. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. All right, let's eat that crooked saber. All right, so I gave him a black shirt. I couldn't figure out what to do with that, so I gave him a nice little black shirt, tunic, or whatever that is called. A little shadow on these things. I know they're supposed to be in all black, but if I colored it gray, then, or a dark gray, then yeah, it'd look a lot Sithier. Sithier, is that even a word? It is now. So, blade, and the blade has to be in color because it just has to be. Let me get this, because I don't want this to go crooked. I don't want this to be wrong. Thus is why I'm doing it with a pencil. Wow, see, that one is even bigger. Okay, there's just more battery power in this one. So I shouldn't have done that. I can't erase it, so I don't know what I'm trying to even do with the eraser. I don't know. All right, so what I want to do is not have a pencil line, but I'm gonna bust out the boom touch twin. See if I can get a couple reds here, a light kind of red without it being too dark. So I think that's a wrap. I could go a little more, but I always say that. Where's the camera? I always say that, but then I keep going like this. Couldn't leave that belt like that. All right, so I think that's going to be it. As I said, I think that's just going to be it. I can play around all day, make it look all kind of craziness, but I'll leave it at that. So day 19, 18, 19, 18, 19. It'll show up there. That's going to be it. See you tomorrow.